have remembered. So we're going to use that. And now we're going to go here into automations. And in here, we have automations here. And there are suggested automations that you could use as a template right here so that you don't have to start from scratch. And then you can get an email when a form is submitted. Right here, we can set an automation since we have a form on the website that we have created. And then we have some welcome new members and follow up after a week and so on. But in this case, I'm just gonna go for a new automation. I'm gonna just start from scratch. If I don't see a template in here, that would be appropriate. And now I'm just gonna go for. I think I'm just gonna go for this one instead. So I will get an email when a form is submitted right here. Click on setup since we have an order page wherein as they would submit a form, and we also have a form at the footer. And now here we have a Wix forms that is submitted right here. So select which forms can trigger this automation. So it could be specific. And from here, you can now select a specific form that you have created. So in here, we have our subscribe form that we have added into our footer, as you may have remembered. So we can choose this. So when someone would submit their information using that form, it would now send an email in here. So here, you can now modify the sender details. So here in the sender name, you can click here and edit. And then let's say that I'm going to go for K Jewelries right here. As for this one, I'm just going to go on cancel. But if you don't want to change this, especially in the reply to email, then you would have to confirm that because it would send an email to your email. And from there, you can just confirm to finalize the change. Next is that you can create an email in here. So now you could go for edit, or you can create an AI right here. I'm just going to go with create an AI since this is just a simple one. And since the purpose of this is to let me know when someone has signed up in that form, then I could just go and I'm going to ask the AI to create an email for me that someone has just signed up the form I made right there. And now it's saying that we can just use the site theme if you prefer. So I'm just going to go for yes. And then it is now thinking and creating the email template. So let's just wait for it. And once it's loaded, then we can just use it directly here as our email that will be sent when someone will sign up to the form that we have created. All right, it's done. So click here on preview AI generated email. So it's going to go like this. So hi, and then the contact's email that has signed up on our form. And I think it looks good. So yeah, I think I'm satisfied with this one. Now I'm going to click on save and edit right here, save and edit template. And from here, I'm just going to go back into automations. And now the send an email is already good. So we have our email in here. Now we can set the email type. So you can go for promotional, business transactional, or business critical. So the email type is based on the intent and it determines the unsubscribe options included in the email. So I don't really don't have a need for customizing this because this is simply just letting me know. So I don't really have to set that up. And then the set recipients, you can also set up right here. But in my case, I don't want to do that because it's not necessary. I just need an information that will be sent to me. So I'm going to click here on apply. And now once you're all good with this one, this is just a very simple automation. You can add more actions if you want to, like an action, delay, condition, or variable. So if you go for the delay, you'll be able to set up a date right here, or maybe some hours only, week, month, in order for you to move on to the next action that you would set up, or maybe a condition. You could check if. Then you have that if sentence and then and else. And then you can add more step into that, like a variable, like maybe if they have a name or they belong in this data type or this value in here. But I'm just going to delete this because I don't want this, because the purpose of this automation is, again, just to let me know that someone has signed up to my form. Right there. And now I can click here and activate right here in the top right. And that's it. Automation is now active.